These suspects have a history of 1,320 previous criminal charges. Did you hear me? 1,320 previous charges.
Well, howdy y'all, Unky T here. This here video is part of the ongoing saga of the hotwire roundup. A lot of dealers getting hauled in, not some very nice people at all. If you missed the first one, the second one, or whatever one, I just put the link to the last one right here. It's going to pop up. Whoop, there you go. And you can click that if you want and then come back to this one, or wait till the end, come back and click on it. Anyway, here y'all go. Enjoy.
But now I'm going to give you a snapshot of just a few of these folks. Robert Hurd is 50 years old. What does that mean? It means experience. Experience dealing drugs. He was on probation for a criminal charge, i.e. being arrested in one of our prostitution ops, but he's still out dealing drugs. He has no respect for the system. It didn't bother him that he was on probation. He's charged with 58 counts. This phone led us to Michael Williams' phone. He's a big operator. He's facing 173 charges. He's been dealing drugs for 20 to 25 years. Michael Williams knows the techniques of narcotics investigation as well as our most experienced detectives. Michael Williams will have photographs of our undercover equipment posted online to his friends within hours of days of us instituting the equipment. Michael Williams can talk the language. Michael Williams knows how to set an operation up so that we can't infiltrate it. He deals with the same few friends that he's known or grown up with forever. And if they get in trouble, he doesn't deal with them anymore because he knows there's a chance that they may flip on him. The third phone we went up on is Michael Booker, 56 years old. Got a little snow in the beard there. Knows the narcotics investigation business as well as we do. We have heard of and tried to get to some of these guys for years and years and years and have been unable to until we went up on this wire. Then there's Lasan Etienne. He's 42 years old. He's been dealing 15 years or more. He's at large. He's hiding. We heard he may be in South Florida at this time. He was the fourth phone, 16 charges. He was out on bond for dealing in stolen property. That didn't slow down his narcotics dealing at all. He's out on bond. That's the second one who is actively engaged in the criminal justice system, but that doesn't bother them at all. And then there's the youngster of the group. They call him Pop Rogers, Kenneth Rogers. He's 35. He's been dealing 15 years or more. Very sly, very astute. He currently faces 42 criminal charges. He was also the victim in one of the home invasion robberies. He was one of the victims. But at the same time, we had source information that says that he was talking of doing robberies and ripping off other drug dealers. Rogers is out on other minor charges, but he's still running his operation. He was the big guy supplying a lot of the drugs. Oh, we're going to hear from his mama because, you see, she thinks he's an angel. Not an angel. Mama, he's not an angel. So when you get to running your gator later today about my poor baby, well, just understand your poor baby is the big guy in the operation. Understand, because there were home invasion robberies and Shay died. That's why we unleashed a torrent of the criminal justice system on you, because we're going to find out who killed Shay. You can all sit down there in the county jail and say, well, see, you robbed me and you robbed me and you talked about robbing me, and who was it? Somebody needs to go tell that sheriff who killed Shay so they'll leave us alone. Well, we're not going to leave you alone. But believe you me, till we figure out who killed Shay, we're going to keep on keeping on. We're going to make you so miserable your third cousin doesn't sleep well at night. Then there's Quashawn Burgess. He's out on bond, still dealing drugs. He was out on bond for dealing in 1.5 kilos of cocaine. He's still dealing for Rogers. He doesn't have the experience of Rogers yet. Then there's Willie Adam. He's already been to prison for 10 years for trafficking. He did 9 of the 10, and now he's facing a new minimum mandatory for trafficking in cocaine. Then there's Florinado Camacho. He has dealt cocaine and heroin to Rogers. Oh, did I tell you? He's wearing an ankle monitor. Did you hear me? He's wearing an ankle monitor because he's already entered a plea in federal prison for dealing drugs, but it hasn't slowed him down. He's got to pay his attorneys. He's got to get money for his family before he goes off to federal prison. Hey, federal judges, he's snubbing you. Hey, federal prosecutors, he's snubbing you. Hey, federal law enforcement officers, he's snubbing you. He's wearing your ankle monitor to our dope deals. Well, if you need to know where he is, he's in the county jail. Carlos Cortez. Let me talk about Carlos for a minute. We're doing a separate investigation on the Carlos Cortez group. And during a separate investigation, not dealing with this at all, lo and behold, we find out some of his people are moving drugs back and forth between Papa Rogers' group. He had his own business. He was doing his own thing, but we were able to tie it together because another group of our detectives are working him. When we served his search warrant, he had an underground tunnel in his house. Had it all somehow concreted or in, room enough for him to sit down there with his television and his monitor and his surveillance cameras. He's a known gang member. He's reputed to be part of the Mexican mafia. I can tell you right now, his group of folks are dangerous folks. And they're even into this other operation.
Well, there you go, my friends. Now, if you aren't subscribed, you might want to subscribe and ring that notification bell, because this ain't the end of her. There's more to come. At least one more video coming out of this here one. So, like I say, subscribe, ring the bell, do a likey, and, make a comment. If you have something to say, say it. I've been loving to hear it, whether you like it or not. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And we'll be seeing you real soon. Bye for now.